Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194 and appreciate you taking the time to visit and check out my video. And we're back here in LFM in the Coach Dave Sprint Series here at INDY. I'm in the Huracan EVO, and this is my second race here in the EVO. First race I did, it was crazy first lap. I'm lucky I survived. Had a couple little bumps, but nothing else. But it's just, you get freight trained here because you're just trying to survive, and I had to go off road to survive, and I ended up finishing about where I started, maybe a position or two behind that actually or something. But I got a better, I'm starting 7th this time, a little better. But I worked on the setup as much as I could. But the track is green, I think. Yeah, track's green. So not gonna get any killer times, but we'll see what we can do. Again, we're seeing what the setup will do.
Green light, go, go, go.
Dang, first lap is just absolute pure bedlam.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Why does somebody got to jam it in there? I don't understand that.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Well, that was my mess up. Got the wheel in the dirt.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Good night.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Bad start. My fault.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Turn.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Man, this track is even slicker now. This thing is really slick with the green. Woo! See if I can get up to these guys.
Fastest lap of the race. Great job, man.
Wow. I was wondering if that was going to be one of those.
Gaining on the car heading sector 2. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Come on. Bad lap here. Tires look all right.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Man, it's so hard to pass here.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2.
Too deep. Deep again. All right, let's see if we can get going. It. That's near my Delta. Couple tenths on them, so I'm just gonna keep working on that.
You're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Close. A little bit too deep. That too much. better than that.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2.
Track is still slick. I need to check it and see if it's got any more grip. Doesn't feel like it. Yeah, it's fast now. Away from you a little bit. All right.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
that was just a total flub. I had a good lap going too. Messed it up. Driver error. Tires are right up to the limits.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 3.
They ain't lying there. Well, at least it didn't wreck me. Made back some ground there, but still not enough. Be this lap and another. Unless he makes a mistake. Barely hit it. Barely. He did a lot better that lap. Tires are definitely getting a little too hot.
There's a slow car, man.
right near my Delta, so not that awful bad. Especially tires are too hot.
Alright, checkered flag. Good job. You did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
Finished 10th. Still kind of a bummer because not where, you know, worse than where I started. Shoot. It's like that about every single race. It seems like I'm always getting to go off the track or do something, but that was my own fault. But at least I had one, maybe a little bump, that one bump with the BMW or something, but that was about it. So that's, you know, it's not so bad. Hopefully I get some decent little bit of points, I hope. But we'll have to see. I don't know what my time was. Still, you know, even now it's only fast. So, yeah, 137.63. I'm about a second off, at least. I was running mid-36s. So, it was, like I said, it's a good second off. There's almost a tenth there, and there's almost a tenth and a half there. And so, I mean, you can see. But I mean, it's just not the track's just not holding it. This is not sticky enough. But yeah, trust me when I say that. It was definitely, I was running mid 36s, so I mean, I was really happy with it, especially for, you know, not really having everything dialed in just the way I want it. So we'll go back over the setup. Back at the track here, we'll come back over to setup, and of course we got to go to LFM also and check out. I got a couple results, so we can go over a couple races that I haven't looked at, so we can also just do all that at the same time. So we'll see if we can get all caught back up. So we'll go right on back, come back right here. Alrighty, and back here at the track, that beautiful livery. And if anybody's interested, I got a video I came out with, I think it was about a week ago or so, that same livery of the Grasser Racing Huracan GT3 car. It's a 2019, but yeah, like I said, I actually I got a model by Spark in 118 that I did a review on, and it's really nice. Really, I mean, it looks, you know, of course, it looks identical to this car, it's the exact same replica. So I think it's from the Spa 24-hour Spa race in 2019, I think it was. But yeah, I always love that Grasser Racing livery. Beautiful car. So let's go over to setup. Let me load this one here. Of course, this is the first, you know, iteration of it. So I mean, I'm sure there's going to be even better coming out. But this is, you know, gives you an idea. Maybe adjust it back to where I adjusted it to. That's all correct. Yep, that's all right. The tire pressures are right. I gotta knock this back down, knock that up. Okay, I remember what I did. Now, this is the only optional thing right here is this. This here, I gave it more sway bar. It does make, it's kind of hard to tell because, you know, the track green, it's kind of hard to tell, but I actually gave it a little bit more diff and one more click of sway bar to get the car to rotate. So just keep that in mind. You might want to take that back out, but it just gives you that. We're going to go over Motec so we can adjust that accordingly. And this was back there, I think. Let me double check. Doing this on the fly, so I wanted to save that. Let me see. This is the, yeah, 61. That's the, okay. Just wanted to make sure that that's what it was, because that's what I did. I lowered it down, but then I gave one click of sway bar and some preload, especially to help with the grip. You know, and this place is slick as it is. It's really slick when the track's green, man. Especially at, you know, that first into second sector. Woo, man, that's feels like it's got a coating of WD-40 or like, you know, like some kind of lubricant or something on it. It's so greasy through there. But let's go over this. I made some pretty big adjustments. I've been kind of chasing it and making big adjustments each time, trying to get this thing close to being dialed in. So let's go over that. Just making sure everything else was correct. Yeah. Yep. So just double checking. So let's go over the Motec and see what it is telling us. So, I mean, obviously that was the fast lap. Because like I said, it's not running as fast as it was because it's the track's green. I thought I ran a faster lap down here somewhere. Why did I think that? Because here's... No, that's the start of the race here. Maybe it's just a fast lap of the race. I think that's what it was, a 137.63. That's what it was. So, yeah, I made some other adjustments after this. So I don't want to look at that because before the race started, I made some more big adjustments. So that's why I don't want to look at qualifying. I want to make sure I get on. And it did come down. It came a little bit better. A little bit better. Definitely a big improvement over what it was. Just looking at a couple separate laps to see if there's any major difference. So let's go to the fast lap that I had that was in the race, not in qualifying. Okay, well again, the low was pretty high percentage there, but you got 49. That's 50 right there. Yeah, that's 50 right on the button. That's 49.9 there, so that's not too bad. That's 47.8, 48, like 48 something. So could need a little bit over here. This is 50 over 51, so again, that needs to come down. Yeah, that needs to come down. So we'll go down to, what's this one look like? This one's like 49.9, like I said, so that's really not too bad. Actually, this really needs to come up. Both of these are a little on the low side, but it's not. You want to really fast. The faster the ramp, the better, from what from what I understand. But I just like them kind of more linear, not big spaces. I'd rather have them a little tighter, kind of like these. But like I said, it's close. So this one at least is 49.9, so it's not too bad. I might go down just one, just to bring this down a little bit more. There. What's this look like? This is 47.4, so that still needs to come up. And I've been raising that up like crazy ever since. I mean, you wouldn't believe how much adjustments I've made on that to bring it up, and it's still down. So 47.4. So again, it needs to come up some more. That's too high. That's 51.9. So it's again, that's 52 over 52. So again, that's too high. So we can bring both down. We'll cut this down in half and cut that down. So that should be a lot better, because this here is it's not real bad, but it just can be. I'd rather have it down here. So, and then bring all this down with it. So that would bring it down to around 50. This one here, So you're looking at 30, 47, 8, 48 something. So it's like 48 something. So again, it's kind of like this one. You know, you see how it's got this concave. It's kind of like concave in here like that. It's not up high enough. So again, it needs to come up. I don't know. Let's go. Just bring those both down one. So there's that. So, and of course this side is 51 also. That's 50 and then 50.8 and 51.5 or whatever. So again, that needs to come down like this side. So we're going to do the same thing to this side as we did to that side. So hopefully that should be a lot closer. So again, I think doing this should be bring it even. Every time I do this, it gets closer, closer, closer. It was way out before. I mean, like I showed in my qualifying lap. You see it was up like 16 or 18. No, there's 18, so it's up like over 18. And I mean, this thing is really spread up. I mean, it's kind of a really spread out. So I wanted to bring a nice tighter ramp. So and like I said, now it's a lot better than what it was. And again, now doing this, it should get it even tighter, so it should be better. So again, I'm really happy with that. So let's go over the setup. We got 24.8 left front, 25.1 left rear, 26.2 right front, 26.4 right rear. The toes negative 0.2 with the camber at negative 3.6 and the caster at 11.5. The toe on the rear is a positive 0.1 with the camber at negative 3.1 on the left rear and right rear. Electronics are 3 and 4. Fuel had, I did the setup with 63 liters, but I mean the race it just had 48. That's all it needed. Mechanical had 4 on the anti-roll bar, 54 on the brake bias. Steering was all the way down. Springs were 190,000 on the front with a 600 bump stop rate and a 3 bump stop range. And on the rear, the springs were 173,000 with a bump stop rate of 800 and a bump stop range of 20. Anti-roll bar is 5 and the preload is 90. And again, you might want to adjust this one click back, one at a time or both if you think the rear end slides around too much. Shocks on the left front is 15, 13, 18, and 24. And on the right front, it's 14, 13, 19, and 25. On the rear, it's 10, 4, 19, and 24. Aero got 55 in the front, 61 in the rear with a 10 wing and a 3 in the brake ducts. And the front aero variation is a 3.6 to the positive. So again, I was running my personal best with it and running somewhere around mid 36s. So I mean, not terrible for me. Like I said, it is my personal best. But again, I always need to get quicker, and a lot of that's just driving, and then also what works and what doesn't work. But I think for the first setup coming out, I think I'm really happy with it for the Huracan, since that's right on par with my times. So let's go ahead and jump over to the LFM website because there's definitely some things that we got to catch up over there. So I'll meet you back over there. Alrighty, well here we are at the LFM homepage here. As you see, I got 3 races, 1 in the Porsche and 2 in the Huracan. So again, let's see, that was yesterday. So let's catch up on the first ones first. I finished 13th. Again, I got knocked off the track, which didn't run, and then I had damage. But it was a decent race. I just didn't show it because it was okay, but I mean, it wasn't the greatest race anyway. But I see I got 7 incident points on that, but my SR rating went up 0.19, and my ELO went down negative 0.8. So again, that's not good. I really got to work on my ELO coming up this weekend. I'm glad to see my safety rating going up. That's always good. Okay, let's do this is the first race with the Huracan. Oh, where to go? No, that's not it. Oh, poo. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's not me. There I am, 12th. So I was 12th. My best lap there was a 137.19. But again, you know, the handling was definitely way off. And so that's actually really good for how bad the handling was. I had 11 incident points. My safety rating still went up 0.09, and my ELO went up 17, 17. I can't even say it. So there we go. So that's actually a little bit of an improvement, but just barely, just basically keeping even. So again, I need to make bigger inroads on that. And the same thing. So we'll just go to that. And there we finished 10th. So again, I had 6 incident points with my safety rating going up 0.21. So I'm up over 6 now. 6.15 is my safety rating. And my ELO went up 21, so I'm at 1456, which is still pathetic. It's still pretty bad. So again, I'm just making making good inroads on my safety rating, but my ELO is just not moving too good. I just keep not having good finishes. So just I have to fight back just to get back in the middle of the field somewhere. As I always get bumped off the track, or like the last race where I made a mistake and just went off the track, and that was my mess up. So I need to try to do better. I need to try to work on my ELO big time with the longer races, which is at the Nürburgring this week. So I'm going to see if I can try to do some of those. Not a strong track for me, but I got to work at it and see if I can improve upon that, because I really need to get my ELO in gear. So again, I'll leave the link for the setup in the description. And of course, all your support, I appreciate it, whether it's a like, subscribing, comments, PayPal. I mean, all those, anything is support, and I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it. It really helps with a little channel like mine. So again, I appreciate it, and I hope you come back and visit again really soon. Y'all take care. See ya.